it is not only part of the culture, it is also an expression of love and affection and celebration. And when you tell someone that you don't want their food, it can be disrespectful.
What was the defining moment for you when you were all in and adopted the plant-based lifestyle?
Well, it started very, very slow and gradually. And it was around that time I told you that I was eating a lot of processed foods. I was also running track, and I was feeling really sick to my stomach on an ongoing basis. And my coach was obviously concerned about me. He's like, "What are you eating?" And I thought, wow, that's a weird question to ask me. Why would he ask me such a thing? But he explained that I shouldn't be eating so much fast food and I shouldn't be eating so much red meat and processed foods because that is not going to fuel me as an athlete. So he told me to cut back on my daily Taco Bell trips, and he told me to watch the red meat intake, and I began to thrive as a runner. I began to feel better, stop getting sick, and also recover faster. So it kept me motivated to lean more toward a vegetarian diet. But because my family loves their food and it's very cultural for them, both Mexican and Japanese, but I would say my family identifies more with the Mexican culture. So a little bit of a rough start. My parents didn't understand my choices and thought, how did they end up with this hippy dippy daughter who doesn't eat all this food that is so delicious to them? And that was the beginning of it all. Was
there one particular moment that you remember where it might have been a source of tension in the family groups, or was it just an accumulation of a lot of those things?
It was accumulation, and I feel like because I understood my why and I had a passion within me, even though that passion has changed in many different ways over the last nearly 2 decades of my life, it is what has kept me going in those moments when I do feel insecure or do feel challenged by my family or friends or some person I don't even know. The confidence within myself and my choices that makes me feel okay in those moments.